Welcome to this video series on the book Fooled by Randomness, written by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. In this first video, we will briefly discuss who is Nassim Nicholas Taleb, his career, and how he made his mark on the financial sector. Nassim was born in 1960 in Lebanon. He went on to obtain a bachelor's and a master's of science degrees from the University of Paris. Nassim also holds an MBA from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, and also went on to obtain a PhD in management science from the University of Paris. According to a profile by the French newspaper Le Monde, Taleb can read and write up to 10 different languages. Nassim's professional career extends over 20 years in many fields in the financial sectors. Nassim has held positions such as Managing Director at Credit Suisse UBS, Worldwide Chief Trader for Currencies and Commodities at First Boston, Chief Currency Derivatives Trader for Bank Indo-Suisse, Derivatives Trader at Bankers Trust, Proprietary Trader at BNP Paribas, Independent Options Market Maker at Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and also the founder of Empirical Capital, as well as many others. In 2006, Taleb began to change careers and became a mathematical researcher, scholar, philosophical essayist, amongst other things. His transition took him to various positions in academia. Taleb has held positions at NYU's Courant Institute of Mathematical Sciences, at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, at the London Business School, and also at Oxford University. Taleb has been a professor of risk engineering at the University Tendon School of Engineering, and has also been a research scholar at the Business School, BT, at the University of Oxford. Using the experience he had gathered in the years working in the various financial industries and the theories Taleb had begun to develop and think about extensively, in 1987, during the financial crash of that year, Taleb made an estimated $50 million in what is now referred to as Black Monday. The Black Monday was a financial crash in which the Dow Jones shed about 22% of its value due to what so many attributed to unseen circumstances that Nassim took advantage of in order to make large sums of money. In a Bloomberg article, Taleb is quoted with saying, "After the event, I knew all this stuff you learn in class. The Black-Scholes model is useless." The Black-Scholes model will also be discussed further in the next video. Taleb also went on to make much more money in the Nasdaq dive of the year 2000, and also in the financial crashes that began in the year 2007. Published in 2001, Fooled by Randomness was Taleb's first non-technical book publication. He describes this book as about the underestimation of the role of randomness in life. Taleb puts forth the idea that people, specifically those in the financial sectors, and others are often unaware of the existence of randomness, which can lead to disastrous results, as the financial markets have experienced through various crashes. Fooled by Randomness was selected by Fortune magazine as one of the 75 smartest books of all time when it was initially published. USA Today is quoted with, "The many criticisms raised in this book of the financial industry turned out to be justified." Other publications, however, had mixed opinions of the book, in which many claimed the book was self-effacing and at times insufferably arrogant. However, even with all these criticisms of his writing style, many still felt Nassim had made very good points in his arguments, specifically when one could point to the vast wealth he had accumulated using his various ideas. Next series of videos, we will discuss a few topics covered in the book Fooled by Randomness. In the next video, we will briefly discuss the Montecarlo technique Nassim touches on in Chapter 3. In the following video, we will discuss the long-term capital management crisis that happened in 1998, which Nassim touched on in Chapters 1 through 5. In the fourth video, we will cover the problem of induction from Chapter 7, and finally, the non-linearities in life from Chapter 10.